Good morning, Puffy Wuffy. Good morning, get your tongue. I got good morning.
Probably tell by the title of today's video. Today's video is basically me trying to get my shit together a little bit. So I've been listening to this audiobook called The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins, and I'm vibing it. I like it. The entire concept, I mean, I'm not really sure you need a whole book on it, but the entire concept is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just do it. So it's all about just acting on your intuition and things that you actually want to get done, and not giving your brain time to make excuses and figure out a way to get out of it. So this morning I used it to get out of bed and not snooze my alarm, which is the first time in a long time. So I mean, happy about that. We managed to get out of the house at 6:05, which is 5 minutes later than I thought. I actually thought I could get out of the house in 15 minutes, but I can't. So still areas to improve, but yeah, no, I mean, it's good. So I think, yeah, this morning I'm going to walk Marlo and finish off the audiobook, and then when I get home I'm going to do some light stretching or some yoga or something, because that's something that I always want to do for me, but I never have time. And I think being up early is just a really nice way to find that kind of time, because what else were you doing? Sleeping. So yeah, that's how I'm going to start my morning, and then I will see where the day takes me and let you know if I'm successful implementing this rule in any other kind of areas. Good morning. So it's actually been a week since I left you guys. I was doing so well with my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 go. Please don't spill that here. Tough for mommy. But then I got sick, Finley got sick, and it's just not been a vibe. I have not been getting up early because I've been tired and unwell, and he's been unwell, so up a lot through the night. So yeah, not a good time. So I at first thought I was just feeling a bit because I got my vaccine booster, but then it was a couple of days later and I was still feeling sick and feeling worse. And then Finley started coughing and it was just not a good time. But we both tested negative, so it's just a, bad chest infection. He's doing heaps better today and I'm feeling almost back to normal, but I thought I'd keep him home from daycare just one more day, just to be safe. And because you can never be too cautious, and I feel when you're getting over a sickness, your immune system's heaps lower anyway, and I just don't want him out exposed to stuff when he's not at his best. So I thought I would jump on and finish this vlog, and I thought I would also show you my new delivery. So I placed a macro mic order for some new proteins, and I'm so excited because, yeah, I have been craving. I'm actually completely out. Like, I ran totally out. So basically for the last like 3 months, during the entire first trimester of my pregnancy, I had this aversion to protein shakes. I get like the weirdest aversions when I'm pregnant. I decide I like hate protein powder, like can't stand any of them. And I hate spinach and I hate peanut butter, which are just like the weirdest things because like I love those things. But anyway, I'm like nearly 20 weeks now. I'm like 19 weeks-ish. Feeling huge. Love that. But yeah, I've been like craving my protein shakes again, which is great because yeah, baby needs protein. So anyway, I just placed an order and I'll show you guys what I got, and then I'm gonna make a smoothie while I update you on how the 5-second rule has been going for me. So I got the cookie dough flavor protein. This is one that I know I love. I've had it before. I've gone through like bags and bags of this. It's so yummy, super versatile, and just a really fun time. You can have it like by itself, or you can like put it with other flavors. Like, it literally works with anything. It's like vanilla, but like better, which is good. I also got the Choc Hazelnut flavor. So this was one of the ones that I tried in the like sample pack, and I actually really enjoyed. I think it's heaps better than a plain chocolate, which just doesn't really do much for me. It's a bit boring. This is a little something extra. It's tasty, it's yum, and I'm excited to see how I go with the whole bag of this and if I still love it. I also got a bag of the vanilla buttercream, which was a surprise to me because I, for like years, have just been like over vanilla.
You love the chocolate.
I do love the chocolate.
And it's yellow. This is my flat chocolate.
Okay, that's your one?
It's my little one.
Okay, that's a little one for you. Because yeah, vanilla used to be all I got because I could like put it with anything, and if I wanted chocolate, I would add chocolate. If I wanted fruit, we would add fruit. But I got to a point where like vanilla was just all you would taste, and it was just like really sweet, like fake vanilla. And I just got so over it, and I just like could not face vanilla for the longest time. I was just not vibing it. And then I actually tried this one in their sample pack. So this is their Almond Vanilla Buttercream, and it was so good. It was so creamy and a really nice vanilla, not like overly sweet and not like that like super fake sweet. So I was so surprised by how much I enjoyed this. So I ended up grabbing myself a bag, which again is going to be good. I also got, so these are their new flavors, and these actually came as a free gift because I ordered a bunch of stuff. So they've got their caramelized biscuit almond protein, caramelized white choc almond protein, choc caramel bar. Oh, honey. Yeah, you can, yeah. And strawberry thick shake. And all of these sound delicious. And I was actually going to buy the sample pack, but then if you spend a certain amount, you got it for free. So I was like, well, I'll just buy other stuff. Definitely influenced. But anyway, I'm going to save the caramel chocolate bar one because I saw a recipe on their page for like a Mars bar slice. You can have that where you make like with like rice puffs and that with like chocolate, caramel, and I'm so keen to make that. So I'm going to have a look at all of these. So I'm going to try one of these ones, and while I'm making it, I will, just chat to you guys. And I also grabbed their cinnamon donut mix because I needed something to put myself together for free instead of having to pay for that. So I bought this and got that for free, and I love a good baking mix. Super easy when you don't have any time. Thank you. To bake something yourself. So back to the 5-second rule. Overall, I think it's actually been going pretty well. So a big part of the book is talking about like waking up earlier, which is definitely something that I need to focus on. And like I said, last week there was like a good couple of days where that was just not really achievable for me. Like I just wasn't getting enough sleep, and I think when you're sick, like you need to not push yourself and not like be silly. So I was sleeping in for most of last week. And like, disclaimer for me, sleeping in is like 6:45, 7 when like I'm rudely awoken by this one. And it includes several night wake ups. But so far this week, which has only been 3 days, I have been waking up at 6 a.m., which is about 15 minutes earlier than I would normally get up. Usually me and Finley stir between 6:15 and 6:30, and I actually kind of use him as an alarm clock because he just like wakes me up around that time, which is fine. But I've been waking up a little bit earlier. I have been staying in bed because it's cold and I'm very slow to wake up. But I've been sitting in bed and making my to-do lists, which is just like one less thing that I have to do when I come upstairs. So that's been really good. I have, started implementing. Yeah, I did put some yogurt in. So that's been really good, and I've been enjoying implementing that. I'm having the caramelized white choc flavor, by the way, and I think it's gonna be good. And then I've also been using it. I have not been successfully going to bed any earlier. I've been trying to I haven't really been trying. I've been wanting to try and go to bed earlier, but I keep ending up staying awake till like 11 p.m., 11:30, which is silly. I need to just go to bed and go to sleep. But they literally say it's a tool and you have to want to do it. And I sit on the couch and I'm like, do I want to count down from 5 or do I want to watch another episode of Netflix? And it's always the latter. So that is definitely something I'm going to work on.
I want peanut.
I'm ready to have some. Yeah, I like this. The flavor isn't as potent, I guess, as I was expecting. And again, I think I said this in one of my last videos. I do find that I make bigger smoothies, so I don't know, I guess there's not as much, it's not as concentrated, which is fine. It's nice. It's definitely nice. It's not super overpowering. Yeah, it's enjoyable. It definitely is just creamy white choc with a very subtle, I wouldn't say it's caramelly. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's very caramelly, but it's nice. And I definitely think I could get through a bag of this, no problems. It's really just a vanilla alternative if you don't love vanilla, or if you're getting a bit sick of vanilla, but want something kind of chill that goes with everything. You want some? Alright. I see heaps of people on YouTube being oh yeah, I give my kids smoothie before I put the protein in. How? He would not let me add something to mine and not his. We have the same, or it's not a vibe. So obviously I only give him the tiniest bit, and he's almost 2.5 now. So what do you think? What do you think? I mean, he's not come up for air, so I think he enjoys it. What do you think? Is it yum? Yes. But anyway, in terms of smaller things, just stopping procrastinating, I do feel it has made a difference. It's probably not life-changing yet, because a lot of the time it's I will get to stuff. I just kind of maybe sit on the couch for a little bit too long before I do. So this is just getting me up and getting me off the couch a little bit earlier. So I am more productive. But again, probably I wouldn't describe it as life-changing just yet. But now that I'm feeling back to 100%, we'll see if that changes and gets, bigger and better. So stay tuned. I'll provide another update. I've still got 2 or 3 chapters left in the book. It actually is a really long book, and I find audiobooks just take so much longer. And I can only listen to them when I'm walking Marlo by myself, and not when I'm pushing him on the bike, because they need a little bit more attention, and we chat while we're on the bike. So yeah, I'll provide another update maybe in a couple of weeks and let you guys know how it's continued to go, but let me know if you use the 5-second rule and if it changed your life or like how it impacted your life, and let me know if you're interested in a follow-up video. But otherwise, thank you guys so much, excuse me, for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.